What would you do with more energy? Hi, I'm Elena Fournet, founder of the Intentional Living Project and a transformational wellness coach. And I want to share with you 3 simple strategies that will dramatically improve your energy, which will also help with your mental clarity and increase your performance. Whether that's completing a to-do list, getting everything checked off, or getting out and actually playing on the playground with your children. I know how hard it is to battle the lack of energy day after day. For a long time, I started to accept that that's just the way it was going to be. Or I would tell other people how much I was struggling, and they'd say, yeah, it sucks getting older. Well, now I know that that's not true. I know that we can have vibrant energy all day long through the strong majority of our lives. Okay, biohack number 1 for all-day energy, mental clarity, and increased performance is to chew your food. Now, I know you've heard this a million times before. I had too. And I always thought we were told that as children so that we wouldn't look like pigs gobbling down a whole bunch of food, or for our safety, so that we wouldn't choke on what we were eating. And while those are pretty good reasons, there's actually a better reason. Because if we don't slow down and chew our food, we swallow large particles. It's difficult on our digestive system, which ends up draining us of energy. So if we slow down, chew our food well, we make it easier on our digestive system, and then we increase the likelihood that the nutrients will get to our cells, to the heart of our cells, where energy is produced. So I like to tell my clients when they slow down to chew their food, don't worry about counting how many times you chomp away. Instead, just get the bite and chew it to the consistency of a Slurpee or applesauce. And biohack number 2 is to oxygenate. I think if we had a picture or a symbol of what energy would look like in our body, it would be a fire. And when I think about building a fire at a campground, I know that if I want it to burn hotter or bigger, I blow on it or fan it. So if we want our internal fire to burn brighter, we need to give it some oxygen. 2 simple ways to do this. The first is to breathe. Now I know you're breathing, you're alive. But oftentimes people forget how to breathe deeply. We get into the pattern of breathing in a really shallow way, and people are often surprised to find out how much they actually hold their breath. So I want to challenge you to put an alarm on your phone right now for 3 times throughout the day that you will stop and simply take 10 full breaths. It'll take less than 1.5 minutes each time you do it, so that's less than 4.5 minutes in your day. It'll give you more oxygen, you'll think more clearly, and you'll be able to go further throughout the day. The second way to oxygenate is to drink more water. Now I know it's another thing that you've heard a million times before, and I think that there's a big difference between knowing and hearing it a lot and then actually doing it. I know I'm always surprised when I take the time to monitor how much water I've had in a day. After a few days, I am surprised that I'm drinking far less water than I thought I was, and living in Colorado, far less water than my body actually needs. So we've attached our water energy log below. Please print it out and give yourself a week to track your water intake and see if you can increase it and see how it impacts your energy. And biohack number 3 for all-day energy is to identify emotional energy drains. I love that science is proving the mind-body connection and how one drastically impacts the other. A little while ago, I experienced this. I have felt a lull in my energy for a couple of days. It felt like my energy meter had been running without me actually using that energy, sort of like a water meter running in a house. You know, the household maybe isn't using that much water, but then you find out that there's a leak in the water line somewhere. Well, I realized that my lull came at the end of having a really difficult conversation. And then it was like there was these tapes running, questioning, should I have said this? What if I had said that? What did she mean when she said that? And it was draining my energy. But when I became aware of it, I acknowledged it, I was able to address the parts that I needed to, and then let the rest go. And my energy came back. And so there's all sorts of these energy drains, whether it's work, it's home, it's children, it's communication, it's the way we feel about ourselves, what we're doing in the world. The list could go on and on. And the list probably does go on for you. So we've attached our energy drain worksheet just below. Print that off. Give yourself a space, 5 minutes a day just for a week, just to write down the sorts of things that have been draining your energy. It could be in the present, things going on for you right now. It could be things that are lingering from the past, from 2 years ago, 12 years ago, 22 years ago. Or it could be things that you're thinking about for the future that maybe you're worried how it's going to go. All you need to do is write down, acknowledge that those things could be draining your energy, and watch what happens. Well, there you have it. 3 biohacks for all-day energy, mental clarity, and increased performance. Chew your food, oxygenate, and identify emotional energy drainers. I hope this is helpful, and I hope the worksheets below really help you to see that you can simply boost your energy without medication, without going to the doctor, just by doing these simple things that you already know all about. And please let me know, is this helpful? Post your comment below and let us know what you're focusing on in order to increase your energy. We'll be looking forward to seeing you next month as we dig deeply into high quality sleep. Until then, next week is Financial Wealth Week, and following that is Fulfilling Relationships Week. Take care, everybody. Bye.